Never underestimate how fast your bones can get weaker, even if you feel fine right now. Every year, millions of seniors suffer from fractures they never saw coming. And here's the scary part, many of them had no idea their bones were even at risk. But what if I told you there's a ridiculously easy way to boost your bone health, using something you probably already have in your kitchen? Stick around, because this one simple mix could make a bigger difference than any expensive supplement. Alright, let's get straight to it. We're talking about a chia seed and yogurt smoothie. Yeah, it might sound basic, but don't let that fool you. The nutritional combo in this smoothie can literally help slow down bone loss, increase calcium intake, and even fight inflammation that messes with your joints. So why should you care? Well, here's the problem. As you age, especially once you're over 60, your bones naturally start to lose density. That's just part of life. Your body isn't absorbing calcium the way it used to. Your vitamin D levels probably drop. And if you're not moving much or eating the right things, the rate of bone loss gets even worse. This is exactly how osteoporosis sneaks in, without any symptoms until a bone breaks. And no, it's not just about taking a calcium pill. Your bones need more than that. They need a mix of nutrients to stay strong: calcium, vitamin D, magnesium, phosphorus, omega-3 fatty acids, and yes, even protein. Most seniors miss the mark completely. Here's where the chia seed and yogurt smoothie comes in. Let's break it down. Chia seeds might be tiny, but they're loaded with good stuff. They've got calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, and omega-3s, all of which support strong, healthy bones. Just 2 tablespoons of chia seeds give you almost 180 milligrams of calcium. That's more than what you get from a quarter cup of milk. Plus, they're super high in fiber, which helps your digestion and makes sure those nutrients actually get absorbed. And then you've got yogurt, especially plain Greek yogurt. This stuff is packed with protein and calcium. Just one serving can have over 20 grams of protein and 200 to 300 milligrams of calcium, depending on the brand. And here's what most people forget: protein is essential for bone health. Bones aren't just made of calcium, they're made of collagen, which is a type of protein. If your diet is low in protein, your body can't build or maintain strong bones. Now imagine what happens when you combine chia seeds and yogurt into a daily smoothie. You get a simple, tasty, and affordable bone-boosting powerhouse. No fancy supplements. No complicated routines. Just real food that actually works. Let's go a bit deeper, because this matters. Most seniors get way less calcium than they need, especially women. After menopause, estrogen levels drop fast, and that has a direct impact on bone loss. In fact, women can lose up to 20% of their bone density in the first 5 to 7 years after menopause. That's not a small number. If you're over 65 and not actively doing something to support your bones, with food, movement, or sun exposure, then odds are, your bones are getting weaker. And here's the scary part: most people don't feel it. You don't feel your bones thinning. You don't feel the slow loss of strength. Not until something bad happens. Like a broken hip. A wrist fracture. Or worse, a spine fracture, which can literally shrink your height and wreck your posture. So let's get ahead of that. Let's talk real ingredients. Here's exactly what goes into the smoothie: 1 cup plain Greek yogurt, 1 tablespoon chia seeds, You can go up to 2 if you're used to the fiber. Half banana, for potassium and natural sweetness. Half cup frozen berries, antioxidants plus vitamin C, which helps collagen production. Half cup almond milk or any milk you like, optional. 1 teaspoon of honey or maple syrup if you like it sweeter. Toss all of that into a blender. Blend until smooth. That's it. No excuses. It takes less than 5 minutes. And the best part, you can switch it up. Add some spinach for vitamin K or flax seeds for extra omega-3s. Or use kefir instead of yogurt if you want more probiotics. The base formula stays the same, simple, nutrient-packed, and bone-friendly. Now let's talk about consistency. Having this smoothie once won't change anything. It's about building a habit. If you can make this part of your morning or afternoon snack every day, or even 3 to 4 times a week, you're setting yourself up for stronger bones over time. Think long game. Let me tell you about Joan. She's 72, active, but was struggling with thinning bones. Her doctor told her she had early-stage osteoporosis. She didn't want to rely only on medications. She added this smoothie to her breakfast every day and started walking more often. After 8 months, her bone density scan showed improvement. Now, is that all because of the smoothie? No. But it played a big part. It gave her a consistent, absorbable source of nutrients that her bones were missing. There are tons of stories like that. And they all have one thing in common: consistency, real food, and simple changes that add up. And here's something else you should know. Inflammation makes bone loss worse. If your joints are always aching, or if you've got conditions like arthritis, you're dealing with more inflammation than you think. The omega-3s in chia seeds help fight that. The probiotics in yogurt help balance your gut, and believe it or not, gut health is linked to bone health too. Here's how: if your gut is out of balance, your body won't absorb nutrients properly. So even if you're eating enough calcium, you might not be absorbing it. That's why foods like yogurt and kefir matter. They feed the good bacteria in your gut and help everything work better. So what's the key moment here? It's realizing that you don't need to overhaul your life to protect your bones. You just need to make smart, consistent choices, like having this smoothie. And if you're already on medication or supplements for your bones, this isn't replacing that, it's supporting it. Food is your foundation. Everything else builds on top of that. Let's run through the benefits one more time: more calcium from real food, better protein intake to support bone structure, omega-3s to reduce inflammation, probiotics to help nutrient absorption, antioxidants for overall health. Let's zoom out and talk prevention a bit more. If you're serious about keeping your bones strong, here's a simple list of what else you should be doing alongside this smoothie: weight-bearing exercise, like walking, dancing, or light resistance training. Getting sunlight for natural vitamin D production, just 10 to 20 minutes a day can help. Avoiding smoking and limiting alcohol, both weaken bones over time. Checking your vitamin D and calcium levels with your doctor, especially if you're over 65. When you stack all these simple things together, eating smart, moving your body, staying consistent, you're not just keeping your bones strong, you're adding quality years to your life. Now, I know someone's probably thinking, does this really matter that much? It's just a smoothie. But let me ask you this: if you could lower your risk of a serious fracture by doing something simple like drinking a smoothie, wouldn't you? Because here's the truth: a hip fracture for a senior often leads to hospital stays, loss of mobility, even long-term care. But building strong bones now, not later, makes a huge difference. One smoothie. 5 minutes. Real food. And the benefits aren't just for your bones. You'll feel it in your energy, your joints, your digestion. It's all connected. Try it. Stick with it. And keep stacking these kinds of wins. Watch the next video for more simple tips to keep your body strong for years to come.